Into the corner, Laney Hamilton connects.
So New York Liberty are simply firing on all cylinders here offensively.
Able to hit. It's a one-possession game. Another chance for Minnesota. Williams connects. Plus the foul. A chance for 4 and a play that may live forever in WNBA history.
After being down by 18 and trailing the entire night, Courtney Williams ties the game for the Lynx with the most insane clutch shot of the game, of the year,
in game 1 of the finals.
True. After getting out-rebounded the entire game, the Lynx get an offensive rebound when they needed it most. When they get the board, she's already calling for the ball.
Right here. Bringing it back to the line.
She shot it with an insane level of confidence. One of the most clutch shots I've ever seen.
She gets the shot off. I don't know how. Stands up like a stone cold killer.
And now with 5 seconds left, she can give the Lynx their first lead of the game at the free throw line.
Hits the free throw, and Minnesota has its first lead of the game. A 17-2 run.
Now back in the huddle.
5 seconds of defense. 5 seconds of defense. Let's go.
You're a great woman.
Thank you. They're about to run the most confusing play I've ever seen.
They run a quadruple illegal screen into each other where Vandersloot plays offensive lineman on Collier. They found the only way to get her away from Breanna Stewart. Ball inbounded to Sabrina with Stewie open in the corner, but Sabrina's fouled before she can get the pass off. Now, second chance for New York, and they run the same play again, and Minnesota is much more ready for it this time, smothering it. Ball goes to Stewie, Napheesa's right there, and knocks it out of bounds.
Everybody's pointing, trying to say that it's their ball.
The refs don't know what to think.
There's a lot of confusion.
Minnesota, convinced it's their ball, wants a replay. Then Williams comes up to Coach Reeves saying,
"Yo, Fee said it's off her foot. Review that shit. What do we got to lose?"
Coach Reeves says, "We can't challenge it because they have no timeouts."
Williams goes, "Ah, shit." And then Collier says,
"Fuck, it was off her foot." And the refs are still deciding what they need to do.
Here's the first replay. Definitely off Collier's hand.
And then you can see the ball hits Breanna Stewart's foot on the way down. So it should be Minnesota ball.
No wonder everybody was pointing. Eventually, New York gets a third inbound opportunity. With 4 seconds left, they get it to Stewie. The bump, the spin, blocked. Holy shit. Napheesa Collier denying Breanna Stewart with the game on the line.
The defensive player of the year on a top 2 player in the league. And she's been leading this stifling Lynx defense all fourth quarter.
40 seconds ago, here she is hounding Breanna Stewart.
Incredible disruptive team defense from the Lynx. Great rotations. Jonquil gets it in the post, hooks both of Napheesa's arms, and somehow she manages to turn around and get the block still.
I don't think you're allowed to do that.
Then great post defense from Collier, and Minnesota finishes off the possession with a shot clock violation.
Jones has to put it up, didn't realize it.
Now, 1 second left in game 1 of the finals. New York down 1 point, needing to score versus a defense that has allowed 2 points in the last 5.5 minutes.
Has to get it in. Finds Stewart underneath. She's smothered, and it's over. No! A foul is called. A foul is called on Minnesota.
Collier fouls on the left arm with 0.1 seconds left.
I don't know how Sabrina got that pass in there, but she did. And now Stewart goes to the line with a chance to win the game. Her first shot, cash.
She looks intensely locked in.
For the lead. In and out. Rebound Minnesota, and they take a timeout.
She's pissed at herself. I would be too. Minnesota's not able to get a shot off, and we head to overtime. And the Lynx brought their dominating defensive momentum into overtime. It's really like you're watching a hive mind play defense.
They know when to switch. They know when to fight through screens. The little hedge right here from Williams so McBride can get back into the play.
And force Sabrina to throw up some bullshit.
That doesn't even hit the rim. And then she had to throw up some more bullshit.
Capping off an excellent defensive possession.
And now they get to charge down the floor.
Courtney Williams attacking, great ball movement, finds Collier open in the paint, and she makes the layup. Then Collier steals another possession from New York on the defensive end. Alana Smith and the dead tired Minnesota Lynx outrace New York down the court, despite them having 3 days more rest than Minnesota. Then New York playing some solid defense, but Collier draws a quadruple team, kicks it out to this incredibly weird spacing, but Courtney Williams splashes that anyways.
Instant trigger.
She knows it's cash when it leaves her fingertips. All right, then it's back to Courtney Williams takeover mode.
Courtney Williams in the pick and roll.
And Jonquel really hedges for a split second.
But it's enough for Courtney Williams to time her drive perfectly. As soon as Jonquel starts stepping back, she accelerates.
Gives her just enough space to get that layup off.
They can't fuck with me. They cannot fuck with me.
And while Collier has anchored Minnesota's elite team defense, Williams has been the driving force for their offense in the clutch.
She's been very aggressive.
And it's created tons of opportunities for Minnesota, whether she's scoring or dishing it out there, creating that three, not caring really about what contest she sees, just whatever shot she likes, she's taking it.
Now Liberty down for under a minute. They need points. They need something.
Send the Lynx into rotation here, get a great look. Then absolute chaos. Phoebish misses that. Ball squirts out. Courtney Williams gets it.
Trying to dribble through traffic here.
And then
throws
oh
it away.
My God, no.
Right into the hands of Sabrina.
Courtney Williams saying it's my bad. Yes, it is your bad.
Fuck.
That play is so massive because if Minnesota holds onto the ball up 4, New York has to foul. And now, only down 2, they can play straight up defense.
But they still have to get a stop this possession.
Finding Smith. Jones comes up with the steal. Jones ties it. 93 all.
In the blink of an eye, it's a tied game. Minnesota say, fuck a timeout. Let's just inbound this shit and run it down the court. Williams says, fuck holding onto the ball. I'm going to just take this layup. Gets absolutely
denied by Stewart. The action is intoxicating.
And you can actually see here that it goes off of Williams, so it should technically be New York ball, but they don't want to risk losing their timeout by challenging it, and so it stays with the Lynx.
Now the Lynx looking for a tiebreaker, gets the ball to the top of the key. Collier's in the paint fighting for position, and her defender is way too small, immediately realizes she wants no smoke, starts screaming at Jones to come switch with her.
The bigger Jones comes over, feed to Collier. Napheesa Collier absolutely smothered, hits the biggest shot of her entire life. New York once again need a bucket with seconds left in the game.
Stewart gets it into Sabrina. Sabrina to Phoebish, gets it back to Stewie, and Courtney Williams narrowly avoids bumping into Collier here. So Collier can slip by untouched, stay on Stewie. Stewie tries to work.
Collier plays excellent defense again. And then she fouls, but before the shot.
Collier was locking her ass up. But by fouling, she's essentially forcing them to try to create another shot, but with only 2 seconds left.
Ionescu has to get it in. Finds Stewart. Stewart for the tie. Misses the layup. And Minnesota with a miracle Game 1 win.
This is maybe the best look you could want ever as a coach to end the game.
If you're the Liberty and you could choose to have any shot, what would it be?
A layup from your best player.
Yeah, right? And you think about this for Breanna Stewart, she had 2 moments that could have changed the entire course of this game. A missed free throw to win the game in the 4th quarter, and a missed layup to tie it in overtime. I mean, how brutal is that for the Liberty and Breanna Stewart? 2 of the easiest shots you can give your MVP caliber player.
Yeah, anyways, I hope you all enjoyed.
If you made it to this point in the video, I
You
mean,
might as well like. You might as well like it and subscribe. Like you know.
you put all this time already.
Thanks so much for watching.